Well, good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream, and I am going to do the May 22nd Spiritual Principle a Day in a Meditation. Shout out to Gwendolyn. Happy birthday. All right. The title of the meditation, The Generosity in Being Vulnerable. Recovery is a gift. Giving freely, pass from hand to hand and heart to heart. Let me repeat that. Recovery is a gift given freely. That's right. Given freely, passed from hand to hand and heart to heart. That comes from the Guiding Principles book, Tradition 8, Opening Reflection. While it could be easy to think of our traditions as nothing more than rules or guidelines to keep us in check, the truth is that they describe the way our fellowship is able to enjoy tremendous freedom. The NA approach allows us to carry our message in whatever way suits us best. No degrees or specialized training necessary. Simply our personal experience shared in our own way. One speaker laughed about our traditions. I heard non-professional and ought never be organized, and I knew I was in the right place. Then I had the experience of sharing a total mess, crying and cussing and crazy. And people came up afterward and told me that they got a lot out of what I shared. Sharing who we are and where we are, no fronts, no filters, is an act of generosity, especially for secretive addicts like us. Giving other people a chance to glance behind the curtain and see what's really going on can be a precious gift. We are able to do so much for other addicts when we get honest this way. When we tell on ourselves, we let other members see they're not alone in what they're going through. They told me I can't save my face and my behind at the same time, one addict wrote. I realized later that if I try to save face while I help an addict, I won't do a very good job doing either. We never really know which of our words or actions will break through and reach the addict who is suffering. It can be that one kind gesture, a hug, a particular experience shared, or all of them taken together. NA isn't treatment or therapy or any other type of place where professionals can offer a diagnosis and plan. Instead, we share freely the way other addicts shared with us, and we connect with others on a heart to heart level. Getting vulnerable when I share opens my heart to other addicts. I will freely give what was given to me, the gift of recovery. Beautiful. Moment of silence followed by the we version of Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference just for today. Please and thank you. I just started shaking my head as I was saying that because there's so many things. I just wrote a note about the serenity prayer, about the things that we can change. There's a lot of things that we can change that we've been kind of trained to think that we can't. Maybe it's a simple thing like exercising or not exercising. We know we can change that. But we have so little motivation sometimes because we've had more experience of trying to change something and it failing than we have of actually changing it and succeeding at doing it. It's the same thought of that elephant, baby elephant being tied to a tree. As it grows and you take off the rope, it's going to stay right where you put it because that's what it's been conditioned to do. And so sometimes we're conditioned to being complacent, to not taking action, not sharing the truth. We've lied so much. It's almost like our brain naturally goes towards the cover up, as it says here, secretive addicts. It's hard to help someone with your lies, right? It's hard to do that because we're not giving them the truth. We're not giving them an opportunity to see what we really survived. And when we do share our truth, no matter how ugly we think it is, it seems like it never fails to help someone. Someone else was keeping that secret, going through what they're going through, and they needed to hear just what you said. And the most important part of what you've said is that you survived, that you are still in recovery. Being in recovery, being in recovery involves not using drugs. Doesn't mean that we do it perfectly. Some people have relapse in their story, but they have a desire to stop using, and therefore they're a member when they say they are. And they have the same rights as anyone else. Privilege, honor, to sit in a meeting and receive someone's gift of recovery, someone that is sharing their experience, strength, and hope honestly. And that could be you too. I hope that it is. I hope that it is. I always get a kick out of sharing my experience, strength, and hope. Because most people, when I get to talking about how I got here, their mouth just drops open. Their jaw hits the floor because they had no idea the level, the capability of insanity that I had. And it never fails. Someone is always grateful. Someone always either texts me or reaches out or comes up to me and says, "Thank you. I thought I was the only person that did that." Nope, I did that too. Me too. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you. I hope that you have a beautiful day on purpose. And you know why? Because you've been through a lot. And if you don't do it for yourself, nobody else is going to do it. Enjoy your day. Talk to you tomorrow.